Druidic order. Animal. Committing wanton cruelty to animals or killing animals unnecessarily is anathema to your order. It's really playing games to full of Plaguestone. I'm Graham and I play Thugrin Barkbiter, the Animal Order Dwarven Druid.
He's not mad at all. I'm Sarah and I play... What's my name? Lyra. Lyra the half-elf ranger.
And I play Lina, the halfling barbarian, and my anathema is failing to face a personal challenge of strength. And I feel that I upheld that by challenging the barbarian in the last session. So I'm good.
I'm Garrett. I play Ruckus, the Goblin Bard.
I am Ross, and I play Aviana, the Human Wizard, and my response is, you know, if it's anathema, then just don't do it.
Yeah, technically, your anathema is non-binding to everyone else in your party, saying that is the other Ross, playing Arda, the Human Champion.
And I'm Patrick. I'm the Game Master. I play most of the animals, I guess, in theory, the rest of the animals in the world. So last time you got into a bit of a scuffle here. You have arrived at Spite's Cradle, which is a fortress of the Mistress. The person who seems to be doing all the bad things to Ashran's Folly. You scouted out this wooden palisade wall here and decided that you would try and climb over it. Somewhat successfully, Arder and Lina managed to get over, Arder falling over and alerting the orcs on the other side. So you spent the entirety, pretty much, of last session fighting the orcs. There were a lot of them, upwards of 10 orcs. Well, the big thing that happened, other than, I guess, the big raging barbarian orc coming down and challenging Lena, was that Aviana decided to detonate her familiar, Dobbin, in a giant fireball that instantly killed most of the orcs. They were roasted. Yeah, so Dobbin's now deceased. You did interrogate the, I don't know, captain of the guard or something like that. She was an archer who was shooting from on top of this guard tower here. Once everybody else was dead, except for one, she surrendered and came down, and you talked to her a little bit. She told you that the mistress's name is Villery, which is a name you've heard before. And you let her go. She gave you a couple of other pointers too. Yeah, that is where we're going to pick up.
Think we're gonna open clock, kind of stew over on one side.
Aviana, come here. I'm going to give you...
I'm already here.
Don't go anywhere. I'm going to bandage your wounds, and we are going to have a lengthy discussion about the virtues of team trust. So I'm going to treat her wounds.
I'm going to take a 10-minute rest and meditation to restore my focus point to help my poor bear out.
I'm gonna loot the corpses.
20 is going to be a success on that medicine check to treat wounds. And Lina is going to look at the bodies. Oh, right, I forgot. Everybody gets a hero point, even Aviana.
Ooh, and
Patrick was
an evil hero point.
I thought about it, but it's not my place to make moral decisions.
The neutral arbiter of
Even
this
even if it
universe.
is capital E mechanically evil.
Still heroic.
Okay, so you loot the corpses. The smaller orcs, most of the orcs, they have an orc knuckle dagger. They have armor. There's not honestly really much that is worth anything. Lord Nard, though, so you look at him, and he has a giant club. It would be a great club. It has some engravings, might be a little much, but it appears to have what looks like maybe some art or something on it, and it is huge. Lena, do you know anybody who can wield a giant weapon larger than they are?
I know one person who can wield a giant weapon larger than they are.
Maybe they would find this helpful. He also has 2 hatchets. He is wearing hide armor. If you want to take his hide armor,
I don't have hide armor, so that feels like a downgrade though.
and he has a key around his neck on a necklace on a leather cord.
That will come in handy.
Take the
How-
giant club to Ruckus, because he's the only magic person who's not indisposed at the moment, and see if he can examine it.
Okay.
Avian and Otter are having their discussion, and Thugrin is meditating. And...
I can't identify it, but I can definitely roll if there's something I can roll for occult.
Yeah, occultism will work.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's look at this thing.
And I will roll it for you.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Ignore that.
Scratch that
I
12.
just love
It
rolling.
is a secret guy.
No 12.
How much does a medicine check, a treat wounds heal?
2d8. Ruckus, you look at this, and this is clearly an enchanted great club. It is large mechanically. It is a large +1 great club.
Oh, well, this is clearly an enchanted great club. I think it has been enchanted to strike more accurately and with more force. Some in the occult world would even say +1.
It's an-
Exactly one
a
unit better.
dark term.
yes,
The occult.
it's one better than a regular giant great club.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
And I also got this key. I'm pretty sure it's not magical though.
Yeah, you can
Hatchets like
You can,
throwing hatchets.
examine it. Yeah, they're just regular hatchets. Does anybody have? It's not detect magic. It is read aura. I think.
Did not prepare it this time.
No.
Unfortunately, so.
Like a 50-50 shot with you. It seems like.
I came here to
Did
fight.
prepare it somehow. Really? Why did I prepare it?
Because you knew you were gonna do evil things with it. Thugrin's kind of like looking over. Do you need this tank eye?
I can use read aura.
So you cast read aura on the key.
Sure.
It is a non-magical key. Just a key.
Shocker.
As rightfully suspected.
Assuming it opens something in this place.
Let me know when 10 minutes has gone by, because I'll refocus to heal my poor beleaguered bear.
Yeah. If nobody else has anything in particular they want to do, then you can
Rest for 10
roll
minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Alright, and I will wave my hands and make a big show of it. Oh, Oakenclaw, precious wild animal of nature. I'm calling forth the sirens and the spirits. And I'm going to heal animal with a very loud to do. So it's, because it's level 2, it's going to be 12 plus 16?
Yeah.
Right now? Wow, man. 28 hit points.
How many is he back up to full? Or how many does he have?
He is just back up to full with that 28. Wait, no, he's more than full. He's full. Yep. And then I pat him and kind of, without moving from my spot, look back over. So, where are we going next?
There is, I will tell you what is out here. So there is obviously the guard tower that a couple of you have been into the main portion of. There's a set of double doors leading into this stone structure here, and then there's this wooden hut with what looks kind of like a tarp right here.
One of those orcs ran away. We should figure out which one of these buildings he went into.
I think this one. But if he hadn't come out in this 10 minutes or so...
Yeah, most of the orcs came from this wooden hut.
That one orc said they were kind of, you know, pawns in this whole scheme. So maybe he's just hiding out in there.
He could just be waiting until we go past.
Well, do you want to throw some kind of fireball or Molotov cocktail in there and burn him in his sleep, Aviana?
Whoa.
No, I think that would be unnecessary.
I'll go check it out. And I'm gonna pop one of my healing potions. I think it's my last healing potion.
All right.
I've got any potions.
Too bad.
I don't.
Oof.
I have healing magic if you need it.
Thank you. And yeah, open that door.
All right. A crude leather tarp covers the entrance to this simple wooden hut that is built against the side of the valley. You poke your head through the tarp. In the center of this wooden hut is a massive stone throne, crudely carved with howling orc faces. The chair is clearly intended to intimidate. Flanking it on the walls of the hut are two massive leather canvases featuring simplistic paintings. On the left is an image of a mountain peak with an orc head howling up at it from a great cavern at the mountain's heart. On the right is the image of a tall, slender woman with black hair. Her ears suggest that she is elven or half-elven. In one hand, she holds a large beaker overflowing with green liquid. In the other, she holds naked fire. At the back wall, you can make out a curtain partly concealing an opening into the cliff face.
Right. I don't know why, but the interior was only partially revealed.
I could see it to this point, up to this curtain.
Oh. I can't even see that far. How fucking weird.
Is there no light in there?
No,
yeah, that's right. There's no light in there. That's what it is. It is dark.
Tis dark. Do you need a light or something?
Yes, please.
I don't know if I can help you, actually.
Or I can just light a torch, I guess.
I can also cast light. I will. Do I have light? I do. Cast light on his shield again.
Yeah, that'll be good.
And it's 20/20, right? 20 bright, 20 dim. I think that's what a torch does.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take a peek. I've got dark vision.
Oh. Oop. Well, dark vision is no longer necessary.
You see some paintings and a throne.
Okay. I'm going to take a peek through the curtain without actually moving it.
All right. You look through it, and you see a cave opening reveals a connected pair, or at least, yeah, a connected pair of cramped quarters that stink of sweat and campfire smoke. The floor is covered in debris and piles of filth. Almost a dozen sleeping mats are nestled in nooks and built into the walls throughout the space.
Okay, I'll actually enter now. Looks like they were sleeping here.
Oh, how homey!
Or some of them, at least.
Stinks in there.
Yeah, so there's kind of junk everywhere. There are nooks with various items. There's stuff on the ground. Yeah.
No orc though.
I'd not worry
I'm
about it.
gonna search amongst the personal belongings.
All right.
Should I roll a search check, or
I will do it.
you'll do it? Okay.
So you're gonna. Is anybody
Yeah,
else gonna take some
Checking the
time?
bed mats and see what
Search.
people have got. I mean, they don't need it anymore.
I'll
I'm
light a
keep-
torch because I don't have an light, and I in the the first room, and I'll search for stuff. Like, kind of want to see if there's any like trap doors or anything in
Okay.
any of these places.
I'm gonna keep watch, make sure
Okay.
somebody doesn't come out of the other building this way or something.
What is anybody else doing?
I think I'm just gonna take this time to refocus.
What is your character's name on your new sheet? Not come through.
I will cast detect magic.
Because there's a space. It's ridiculous. Okay. Thugrin, you cast detect magic, and you find. Let's see. You detect no unexpected magic in the area that you are in. Lyra, you examine the room, and there's not a lot here. So you look at the paintings, and they're just paintings. There's no like levers or anything like that. So you take a look at the throne, and you notice that one of the orc faces, the eyes are not flush with the rest of the throne, and in fact are a little crooked. So like it's as if one sort of part of it has been, pushed in just a little bit.
Is there a section of the wall that is clearly not painted onto the background and is a slightly different color than the rest of the wall?
No.
Okay. Kind of want to just like touch it, but I'm also wondering if it could be a trap. Doesn't.
I could sit in it if you'd like.
You what?
My feet are a little achy. I could use a sit in the throne.
Oh. I mean, if you want to sit on the throne, you're welcome
I
to.
sit on the throne.
Thugrin climbs aboard the throne, and he is now king of the orcs.
I did it. They're all at my command. You can all come out now. I'm your new king.
I want to take one of my sabers and like poke at the eyes.
Okay. So you poke one of the eyes, and you hear like it sort of goes in, and you hear what sounds like a click, but nothing happens.
Can I poke at both eyes with both my?
Both at the same time? Yeah. So you push both of them at the same time. There is a louder click, and Thugrin, you feel like a little bit of a movement under you.
That kind of throne.
Well, there's something.
What are you doing? Am I gonna die?
It just happens once. So you hear a click, and then it's like it shifts, and suddenly the seat is unsteady. It's not quite flat anymore.
Well, there's something to do with this and this.
How did you know to do that?
Don't worry about it.
She's secretly an orc.
Wait, are you working with the orcs?
No, I have just run into a lot of these things in my work.
No one in this
Like poking
party is
things in the eye.
trustworthy. You're working with orcs. Avion is a murderer.
Now you're the king of the orcs, so...
What did I do?
At least I came by my position honestly. Let's try to move this throne.
All right, let's move it.
So the thing that was unsteady was the seat specifically.
That was just a seat specifically.
Try
The seat?
lifting
I'll
the
lift
seat.
up the seat.
Yeah, you lift up the seat, and there is apparently a hidden compartment,
Ah, neat.
which Lyra successfully opened. Looking through it, you find there is a bag containing some coins, and there are 3 pieces of parchment rolled up.
Do they say anything?
Ruckus, take a look. Maybe Aviana.
Well, I guess I wouldn't be
Or
able to do
Arter.
that because I
One
don't
of
know
you
Orcish.
magic folks.
Yeah, so they do appear to be magical scrolls. Ruckus, I will also tell you what you found on yours.
Excellent.
So you, as you were looking, you found sort of collectively a bunch of coin, and then a lot of damaged and shoddy items, rope, whetstones, backpacks, candles. There's a bunch of varied things here. If there was some, specific common tool that you felt like you needed, there's a decent shot you might be able to find one here, as long as it's not particularly valuable or magical. Was anybody else? Was Ruckus the only person searching this area?
Yeah.
I was also searching.
Okay, good, because you beat the DC, and Ruckus did not. You find a small cache hidden under a rock beneath a bedroll. It contains a potion and a silver key. You also notice that one of the beds is rising. The thing is rising and falling slowly. The blanket is rising and falling slowly. There is a person hiding under a blanket.
I found a haunted blanket.
Oh,
Lyra, you fought with a mattress before. Now it's time for the blanket.
Ghost, you say?
No, it's a living blanket. I've seen this before. It's probably a mimic.
maybe the orc is. Maybe it's the orc that went into hiding.
Orc,
the
I am your
quick
king now. Come, stand before me.
I told what's her name to take him. I guess she didn't hear me.
No, there was a third one.
There was another
Yeah,
one.
I know.
I
Oh,
see.
to take this one? I think she probably meant she thought the other one and that she didn't. Anyway, I'm your king
I
now.
was
Wake
unable
up.
to communicate to her.
Maybe she just didn't like this one.
Take the blanket off.
Whoosh.
There is an orc. He was attempting to hide under a blanket.
That's a dumb place to hide.
Oh,
God.
you found me.
Start running. I say to them in Orc, if you start running now, you might be able to catch up with them.
Blink, blink, blink. Which way did they go?
I don't know.
He's gonna just reach over to a little bag that he apparently has in this. Maybe this is his bag. Next to the bed, and he's gonna leave. Unless anyone wants to murder him on the way out.
Please don't.
Tell your friends, I am their king now.
He's gonna hurry. Aviana gonna murder him on his way out.
No, no reason to.
All hell.
Oh, you don't want to be a king, Thugrin. You don't even like people.
Ah, you're right. That's too much responsibility for me. Alright, break the throne. Let's go.
Yeah, so you found, let's see,
I found
in
some scrolls.
the in the sleeping area a total of 37 silver and 52 copper, plus the potion and silver key. And then in the bag under the throne, hidden in the throne, is 28 gold in silver and copper pieces, and a flawed sapphire that looks like it would be worth about 20 gold.
Ooh.
Plus 3 magical scrolls that you would have to take some time to identify.
Right.
Hmm.
Now we have 2 keys.
Identify the scroll or the scrolls or the potion.
You want to take some more time?
Well,
Oh,
let's
I
give the
know
scrolls to Aviana. Maybe she can read them.
Hmm.
Sure, I could use some time to heal up.
Me too. I think you already healed me though. That was last week.
Well, I have some healing left in me. Come here. I'll treat your wounds while Aviana looks at this magic.
Says the magic user.
But your
It's a different kind of
is
magic.
Bad magic. Yes, I'd like to start treating wounds on Ardor.
So one of them,
And I'll treat wounds on Lena. We're gonna get a pain train.
Is that what the pain train is?
Pain train.
The train to relieve your pain.
An anti-pain train.
Yeah, like the gravy boat. They come and they steal your gravy.
who I think, can Aviana identify
I'm gonna
a
make
spell
my
that is
DC
not
20.
on her spell list?
Damn it. Sorry, Ardor. Don't do shit.
Boo.
Really was a pain train. Did both of you guys miss the DC? Or is Barter's
No,
lower?
Ardor's is fine. I chose to make it more to try to help it, but done fucked up.
Everything's impacted because of everything that happened.
This is one of the
Yeah.
few times that Lyra is like not hurt at all. I don't know how that happened.
That was exactly what I needed. I was down 13 hit points.
Awesome.
Should I just put a spell on you so we're not wasting too much time?
No, it's fine.
The traits of the spell, it's divine.
I'll magic myself if I need to.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll be particularly difficult for you to identify at least one of these because it is not on your spell list. Let me roll some Arcana checks. Well, okay. You're able to identify the first scroll as a scroll of heal at 2nd level. You can't cast that.
Fuck on.
So yeah, you have one person who can cast that spell. It's Thugrin.
Yes.
The next one.
I understand how this spell is supposed to work, but I don't know if I can put it together.
The next one you are able to identify as a scroll of sound burst, which you are again unable to identify, unable to cast, and the only person you know who can cast it is Ruckus.
Figures.
Whoa, this looks like a wonderful bit of music. Let me put that in my inventory.
Wow, it's my kind of music.
Sound burst at what level?
It is a whatever the base level is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just 2nd level. And Aviana, you are unable to identify with your Arcana check the 3rd scroll.
Who else has Arcana?
So, I was using Arcana because it's your skill. Ruckus could do it with. I mean, depends on what the spell is. That's
So the one I couldn't identify. Could I? I'm gonna show it to. I can't make heads or tails of this. If someone else.
yeah. Any of the magic traditions can be used to identify a spell. It's just easier if it happens to be of that magic tradition. Or it is harder if you're trying to identify it with not the right skill.
Oh, did that take 30 minutes for Aviana to identify all three of those?
It sure did.
In that case, let's see, that's one, so I can cast.
So then
Math.
I
if
can
Ruckus
cast
and
land.
Thugrin,
Yeah, why doesn't Ruckus give it a shot?
maybe let's do, I assume, occultism.
Yep.
Okay, you identify this scroll as a scroll of restoration.
Cool.
Seems the spellcaster was not arcane. Actually, was probably a primal spellcaster, since all of these spells are they're primal, they're occult, they're actually kind of mixed. But they
Do
do
you want this
seem,
scroll
they do
through,
seem
Grin?
to be. They are all three written in the same hand.
Restoration? That sounds kind of like your thing. Or do you want me to hold it?
I don't know if I can restore.
Either of you can cast it. It's
Are you willing to?
divine occult and primal.
You keep the restoration, but hand me the heal.
Okay.
Thank you. That was a second level scroll of heal, yeah?
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just remember, use a scroll. It is one action to pull it out, and then it's just the normal action.
What if I just keep it in my hand?
Good.
It might get.
Hope you don't take
wet.
any fire damage.
It might get wet or burned,
Yeah.
or what if Oakenclaw eats it?
You wouldn't dream of eating the scroll, would you, buddy? Starts licking the scroll. Hey, no, not a treat. Stop it. Bad. Alright, I'll tuck it in my belt. Let's go. Got more healing magic than ever now.
All right. You
So
should
there's
not
a
be able to
door
walk through
here.
that door, Lena.
There's a door
Yes, it-
here and there.
Yes. A door there. Some of these doors are not described in the text. Sure, there's a door there. This one, not right. The one in front of Ardor is a large, fancy double door.
I'm gonna open it.
It is locked.
We have a couple keys.
My
Yeah.
key? I will give you the iron. The key I got off the barbarian first.
I'm gonna try and unlock it with the iron key.
All right, so these doors are emblazoned with the image of a small village in flames. It's clearly based on the image on the doors leading to the sculptor's chambers in the area you were before, but it is more refined and appears to have been made by a more practiced hand. So you're gonna try the copper key, which was the one around Lord Nar's neck,
No. Oh, okay, yeah.
or the
Yeah.
or the silver key from the throne. Okay, copper key. You insert the key, you turn the key, it clicks, and the doors swing wide to reveal a small reception hall.
Interesting.
A worn carpet stretches from the doors stretches from the doors to another double door across the way. To the right is a curved wall with a map painted on it. As you enter the room, a gust of wind starts to pick up as if from nowhere, and several creatures form in front of you.
What?
Form. Creatures don't form usually.
Form in
Form
front
up.
of you. One of them on top of Lena. Where is the other one? It's on top of Lyra.
Ah, crap. We picked the wrong places to be.
Or the right place to stand.
Yeah.
Ah.
Depending on what it is.
Ah.
There are 3 creatures.
Yeah.
Bird people.
Initiative. We will roll initiative. So these creatures, there are 2 that look like almost birds formed of just barely visible discolorations in the wind. The third is sort of almost looks like a goblin with little bits of maybe lightning on the ears or something like that. It looks like its arms look like they could maybe be used for flight or something like that. Very strange.
Mm.
Yeah. Roll initiative for these creatures.
It's a very tiny room for all this.
Yeah, it's quite small, quite small.
Oh, I did not change the art. Oh, well. All right. All right. First up is me. I like going first. So
Dear.
this mark them
Nice rule.
red
Oh, man.
and blue. So first up is blue. This creature forms and is going to immediately actions. It is going to so it's going to fly back this way, and then it's going to.
Is that a retreat?
It is a retreat. Yeah.
Can I use my reaction to chase after it?
Yeah. Sure.
Even though I haven't gone yet.
I think you are aware of the possibility of danger enough that you can react. Okay, that makes things a little weird. But it's going to then just attack Lena twice.
It worked. Wait a minute.
You did it.
That's a 16.
You stayed in its space.
And then second strike is a 28.
But it's not a crit.
That will be 9 slashing damage as it
I am not raging.
strikes at you with its claw. That's its turn. It's now Lena's turn.
It didn't actually work the way I wanted it
Not a
to.
bird claw.
But anyways, I'm going to move to here and I'm going to attack the red bird.
All right.
I'm not raging. I'm using my fancy new club. Don't have any bonuses.
A 25 will hit. 10
I am
bludgeoning
flanking. Does it get into...
That is not a critical hit.
Okay. I'm attacking again.
You swing and you feel resistance. It's resistance, but it's almost like it's pulling your great club to the left and to the right, to up, down, 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 left, right. But you hit it. The 15 though will not hit.
I'm out of actions.
Alrighty, Thugrin.
Alright, more trouble. Let's go ahead and send in brave Oakenclaw to not get exploded, but to rather fight this hawk. So my action to command an animal, I'll have Oakenclaw. We'll have him go here if he can. So 20 feet over to there. And then I'd like him to attack this hawk with his jaws.
All right.
15?
15 will miss the wind bird.
Fuck! Alright, so then I'm going to shoot at it with a ray of frost. Pew! For a natural one.
Yeah, and especially with
I hit Arthur in the head and kill him instantly.
instantly, yes. Arthur, it feels like your head's a little cold, but
Sorry.
Ruckus, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, first things first. Let's get that courage inspiring.
Get
You begin
Really
singing.
weird that they only gave bards 2 actions a turn.
Oh, wow, they're kind of short-changed, huh?
Yeah, so I don't know. That's really strange.
Oh. Well, thank you for the inspiration.
And I think I can see this one over here, so I'm gonna try and daze it.
Okay.
Inspired. Days.
That is a save for me, right? We'll save. All right.
DC 19.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Critical success for no effect. And that
well, at
is
least
Ruckus.
it takes its 4 psychic damage.
Not on a critical success.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's a basic save on the damage.
Flaunting
Arthur.
you every which way.
I draw last will and I attack this air raptor, whatever it is.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. I've affected you with my natural one.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you were not expecting wind birds today.
No.
Party cohesiveness is suffering.
Yes. And you damaged our morale.
Even
So yeah,
Inspire Courage can. Oh my god!
Yeah, 2 natural ones in a row.
Oh
I
my!
can't.
Oh god!
I'm
What's
not
happened?
happy about that. No, sir.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that doesn't work out too well. You feel like you were lucky not to cut off your toes. You've had
Yikes.
better days. Aviana,
Okay, so
would you like to
Before-
burning hands all of your friends?
I could, but I'm not. And it wouldn't be all of them, it would just be like 2 of them. Can I identify? I can't see the bird right now, but I saw it before it moved. Can I do like a knowledge
Yeah,
check on
you
it?
can. Yeah, so the most appropriate skills would be Nature or Arcana. I assume you would like to make the Arcana check.
That's correct.
Okay, you are able to identify these as Zephyrhawks. Zephyrhawks are minor elementals that drift among the currents of the plane of air in great flocks.
Air elementals.
Let's see, they are able to, if they have room to maneuver, they can move, attack, and then they'll typically move back to where they were before. And those attacks are particularly accurate, meaning that their multi-attack penalty does not go up until after the second strike.
Mm.
So I'm gonna. Whoop! I am dragging the whole screen as I am. Why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. I'm going to move till I can see them. And then I'm gonna, I guess, aim for the closest one, the red one, with a produce flame.
Produce Flame is 2 actions. You have 1 left.
Oh, knowledge is
Recall Knowledge is an action.
an action. I keep forgetting that because it's not just free. Then the usual 1 action, Hand of the Apprentice.
All right. What are you gonna shoot at?
The nearest hawk.
All right. As usual, you shoot your dagger out, and it also clangs against Arter's helmet. Maybe this is why Arter is missing everything. Everybody's hitting his helmet. It is your turn. It is now Red's turn. Red is surrounded. It's going to move up here, and then it will. Well, let's make a couple strikes at the bear, shall we?
What move again? Because I got my reaction back.
Yeah, you did get your reaction back. So a 23 to hit a claw. I assume
23
hits.
to hit
Graham.
Oakenclaw.
Oh, sorry. I was reading about Recall Knowledge. 23, yes, it hits Oakenclaw.
Come on, Graham,
is-
pay attention.
7 slashing damage, but the second strike
Fuck.
is
gonna use-
only a 13.
Retributive strike to step and then attack,
All right.
Thank you.
and reduce the incoming damage by
A
5.
29 will hit. You slash at this air elemental.
So it was 7 reduced to 2.
7 reduced to 2.
Thank you. Someone cares about my bear.
2 actions, or 3 actions. Lyra, your turn.
Alright, well. I'm gonna go up to this hawk. And I'm gonna attack.
Remember, if you don't Hunter's Mark, it's just a normal strike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, hunt prey. Wrong game. Hunt prey.
I guess if I hunt prey, it's easier to hit. So I'll go ahead and hunt prey and then do that.
Okay, a 24 will hit.
And then the other, I'm doing twin takedown. So then my other one, is the second attack of twin takedown, is that still -2? Okay.
But with the +1 because we had inspired confidence
I always
from our wonderful ruckus.
get the numbers.
Yeah.
And a 26 will also hit for another, let's see. So that should have been 8 slashing.
Yeah, 8 and then 7 because
Yeah.
I get a +1 for already hitting.
For a twin attack. Yeah.
Plus the +1.
8. Could have just added them together, I guess. There we go. Okay, you slash twice at this air elemental. Take some damage. Next is the blue thing.
Mm.
I'm gonna need a spell template.
Uh-oh. What?
Let's see.
No. None of that.
Ah,
No.
Fire.
Let's just look and see who we can
Well,
get.
if it's on Aviana.
I think it's probably going to be that one, but let's see if the. Okay. So I will need. Character sheet. I will need reflex saves from Lena. Oh wait, that's a Zephyr Hawk. Oh well. Lena, the other Zephyr Hawk, Oakenclaw, Arter,
Where is this going?
and that is it.
Oh, there. So both Zephyr Hawks?
The other one's over here.
Oh, the other ones.
But
Okay.
Oakenclaw, no!
Reflex success.
Reflex save, yes.
I see one like underneath Oakenclaw's token.
It used to be there, but it moved.
Yeah,
Oh.
try refreshing.
Ah.
Okay, so we have a failure, and a failure.
Ah.
And then Zephyrhawk needs to make one.
Zephyrhawk explodes.
Fun thing about air elementals is they don't have elemental damage, so like they're not immune to their own elemental damage. They're really good at reflex saves though, so that's
Ooh, is that a crit success?
I think that is. Let me check mine.
Okay, yes, it did move now. And I can
It's
see
actually just a success.
Mm.
So Lena, Ardor, and Oakenclaw will take 7 slashing damage each.
Ow.
17?
7.
7, okay.
Man, that'd be a great AoE spell.
Yeah, for real.
And then it is going to claw at Lena.
Sure.
But that's just a... Whoops. That's the wrong creature. It is going to claw at Lena. That's a 15. Still gonna miss. All right. It is now Blue Zephyrhawk's turn. It's gonna... Well... It's gonna make a couple strikes at Lyra. No, you know what? It's gonna step, and then it's going to swoop up, make 2 strikes at Lyra. For a 22 and a 24,
Yes.
which will do a total of 9 slashing damage. And it will retreat back to the corner. Lena.
Sure.
I feel like this is not going as well as I thought it was going to. So
Well, the natural ones don't help.
that is
And them getting 20s to resistances and
either way, I'm gonna use a rage point, or not a rage point, but I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna attack the Red Hawk twice.
All right.
So that'll be this one, and I get a +1.
A 27 will hit. 16
Ooh.
bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Yeah, you smash this elemental. 24 will also hit. You cannot fail to destroy it. The Zephyrhawk loses cohesion and disappears. That is Lena's turn.
So I get 5 temporary hit points.
Thugrin.
Alright, that wasn't very nice of you. Oakenclaw, lay into this ugly squat little goblin thingy. No offense, Ruckus. And I'll have Oakenclaw do a Jaws and then a Claws. So Jaws with a +1, because
They bite.
Inspired. 16?
A 16 will hit.
Yay!
Crunches down on
That's
this thing.
7 piercing, because it didn't add the bonus from the inspiration. And then I'll make an agile attack with my claws.
They catch.
And a 20 Oakenclaw bashes this creature, and it also loses its form and disappears.
The goblin loses
That's
his
my
form.
boy.
Yep.
That's a
Oh.
good boy.
I mean, it was clearly not a goblin, but it looked kind of like a goblin.
Do I have sight kind of through the door to this Zephyrhawk over here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. I'm going to, well, yeah, I don't know about the cold. But
I feel like
don't
flying's
really
weak
have-
to ice, right?
That's all I have, though, as far as damaging cantrips. All I got is a Ray of Frost, so I'm going to do that. 19?
A 19 will hit, 10 cold damage. It appears to work.
Yeah, I don't think it added my +1 to either of those. 10 plus 9. Yeah, so it's 20 and then 11 cold damage.
If an air elemental can be cold, This air elemental is cold. Wait, 19. That missed. Sorry.
It's a 20. It's a 20 total because it didn't
Also
have-
missed.
Fuck! Damn.
Sorry.
Eh?
20 missed.
Are
Ruckus's turn.
Are there unattended objects and/or stones around me?
There are not inside, but there are definitely stones inside. Sorry, outside.
You said it was-
Yeah, I'm
Stones
gonna.
outside, no rocks in the entry.
Yeah, I will continue inspiring courage, and then I want to telekinetically projectile something at this thing. A stone or
Because rock is also super effective against flying.
That's true. That's true.
A 24 will hit. You smack this thing in the. Does it have a face? Probably. Sort of. Looks like it has a
yeah
face.
for 9 damage since I didn't add my +1s to that.
All right. Harder.
I am striding and I'm going to attack. Probably twice.
$20 misses. Shit.
A 20 will miss.
Dang.
Is that with the +1?
Yeah.
That is with the +1.
You swing, and this little elemental is quick.
But how about a 21?
21 does hit.
Yay. There we go.
You slash it. It seems to be almost still in places. You're guessing that means it's getting pretty bad off.
Awesome.
Aviana.
Now we're gonna try produce flame.
A 17 is not successful. You shoot some fire at it, and luckily you just hit the stone on the outside.
Did that not add the +1 to it, or did it?
Did not. The spell
But-
attacks I don't think do usually for some reason.
Okay.
Like even though they
Even though it says in the first part that it adds +1, but then when it actually calculates it, it doesn't add +1.
yeah, that's weird.
You got one.
And then, can I do a knowledge check on the goblin thing that dissipated as well?
Sure. I assume that's the same check. Yep, Arcana or Nature. I can make an Arcana check for you.
Sure.
That was an air method. Air methods are capricious and flighty. Are capricious and flighty. Are capricious and flighty relative to their kin. They are as likely to fly blindly into battle as they are to whine in terror at a loud noise. They are pale blue in coloration and have thin wings that trail small puffs of vapor as they fly through the skies.
So why are they here? Aviana's gonna mumble to herself.
Yeah,
Ice, fire, and stone. This is the only elemental we're missing, right?
Air.
Lyra.
Okay. So this is the only one left. Is that the one that I did hunt prey on?
Yes.
So I'm gonna move and do twin takedown.
You can do it.
Did we have inspire courage?
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When do you not? He's got you.
I was just
Very reliable.
just making sure. I appreciate it.
When you have to double move for some reason, is the
Yeah.
only time we don't.
Yeah. Ah! Roll 20 is going slow. Ugh.
And 18 will miss.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Yeah.
26 though is good enough. You swing your saber and you cause this thing to disappear.
Yeah.
The air is now still.
Look under the rug.
Under the rug is a floor.
Nice try.
What about on the underside of the rug?
Is the underside of a rug.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
So the only essentially there are two things in this room. There was the rug, and then there is a map on this wall.
What is the map of?
Of the town.
It appears to be a map of the nearby area. Spite's Cradle is in the center and labeled, with lines drawn to all of the nearby major settlements and noting travel times by horse. Where Etron's Folly should be, there is only a simple note that reads, Ruins of Plaguestone.
Title drop.
Well,
In an
sort of.
alternate universe, yeah. One
Fall
that
of
is
place.
very much like our own, but slightly different.
That would be the sequel?
The ruins of Plaguestone.
Because this is the fall of
yeah.
Plaguestone.
It would be.
And
yeah.
Ruins of with the sequel, and then the complete trilogy would be the
The redemption
of
of Plaguestone.
redemption of Plaguestone or the rise of Plaguestone.
Right.
Oh, man.
Plaguestone returns.
Yeah, I'm gonna open this door. It seems pretty clear what the whole picture is right now, so
Right.
Trying to destroy the city.
Or maybe has already succeeded. How long have we been gone?
not that long.
Okay. Fair enough.
This chamber appears to be a small study. To the north, a staircase ascends to a double door. To the south, a stone door is set into the curved wall of the fortress's structure. Opposite the entrance you came in is a bookshelf filled with tomes and other things.
Books.
I'm gonna come up and I'm going to take a look at the books.
Okay. You are you just looking at it to make sure it's not a trap, or are you actually gonna just pull a book off?
I was just looking at titles.
Yeah, the titles appear to be alchemical in nature. I'm gonna roll you a check here.
One.
You don't recognize most of them, but they do appear to pretty much all relate to alchemy. Yeah.
Let's open this door.
Great.
I'm on the warpath. I'm setting the pace.
Let's go.
Standing at one end of this long chamber is a marble statue of an elven woman holding a flask. She is dressed in a flowering gown, and liquid tears streak down her cheeks into a small pool surrounding the statue's base. Other than the faint burbling of water, this chamber is peaceful and still. There is also, you can't see that. I'm on the lighting layer. Over there. Over here is another door, and then to the north is yet another door.
Is this a
pool?
representation of the owner? So she seems rather... I don't know.
I don't think the witch was an elf.
It was never said.
Who said if she was?
Is it the same woman?
You, as compared to what?
The picture in the hut.
There is a
Or
bit
was
of
it
a
a statue?
similarity, but no, the features are somewhat different.
All right.
Lena, are you doing anything in particular?
Search the fountain.
Okay. You search the fountain, or start to search the fountain, and as you reach down and touch the water begins to swirl, and it
Happen.
forms into some creatures
What?
that
Oh, no.
look like giant fish, maybe?
Are
What?
these water elementals?
I mean, you'll have to find out.
Oh my.
Roll initiative.
Oh god.
Ooh, you
Go.
shocked me,
Oh, I
baby.
don't like.
You had to touch the water.
You had to touch the water.
Well, I might find a sword in the water, so.
Were you hoping to start a kingdom?
Poor system of government, if you ask me.
only if it's being distributed by.
Strange woman.
Yeah, that's right.
The violence is inherent in the system. All right. Do we have everybody?
I believe so.
Man, I'm consistently last, and I look at my dex mod, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
it's not your dex mod, it's your wisdom modifier.
Oh, is it?
Clerics are suddenly very good
Also, I can look at my wisdom modifier and see. That's why.
because it's perception based.
That's me, not very wise.
Alrighty. First up is Lyra.
There's some sharks over here, help!
Yeah,
There are some water sharks.
yeah, I'm still in the next room because I got distracted by the cat. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can be on the threshold if you like.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot to move because I was petting cats. Let's see. Okay. Ah! Actually, I want to go right here. So they're out of the water just.
They have jumped out of the pool, and now most of the water is gone from the pool.
Okay. So I'm gonna hunt prey on the green one, and I'm gonna do twin takedown.
All right.
Get him! Fuck him up.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Nurse!
That is 16 slashing damage. You slash at this water creature.
Bam! Let's see what happens with the next one. Probably not so much.
Not a 20.
A 16, you swing a second time, and you unfortunately do not do damage to the water creature. That is 3 attacks. Or 3.
Actions.
Is that 3?
Yeah.
That is
Move. Mark.
Move, mark. Move, hunt. All right. It is now Green's turn. Green is going to swear revenge.
Rah.
It's going to bite you. That's the wrong attack. For the wrong button. 24 to hit Lyra.
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna hit Lyra.
Uh-huh.
I will roll the damage again. 13 piercing damage.
Oof!
It is going to spend its second action to grab you. You are now
Grab.
grabbed.
Oh no.
So you feel. So this thing doesn't look solid, but when it bites you, it sure does feel solid. You are now grabbed.
I'm
which
pretty
makes
sure
you flat
blood-
footed ammo,
I think I'm bloody too.
and then is going to attempt to munch on you again
I'm
for a
bloody.
9, which will not hit you.
I'm bloody, yeah.
It is then going to be Blue Shark's turn. It does not like that Lena has approached it.
How dare
It
you
is
touch
going
our
to
water?
cause- That's a natural 20, so that's 16 piercing damage
Oof!
to Lena. It will then, second action, grab you, third action, bite again for a 19. 19 hit, Lena. I assume that's a yes. 13 piercing damage.
Yes, that hit.
Ouch.
What's going on with my microphone these days?
Thugrin.
Oof. Well, Lena looks worse off, so I guess I'm gonna do this to her. I'm going to cast a second level heal that I prepare, not the one from the scroll, with 2 actions on Lena.
Okay.
So that's going to
2d8
be.
plus 16.
Yep. So here you go, buddy. 11 plus 27 points of healing. Heal blast.
Lena, you feel
Super easy.
Thugrin's natural magic infuse you and heal your wounds.
And then I think I'm just gonna cast something else. I'm going to then pat. Wait, no, I'm too far away. No, it's 30 feet. Yeah, I'm going to say, fuck him up like you did the big barbarian. And go ahead and also cast guidance on Lena as well.
All right.
So you have a +1 to attack roll.
It is now Red's turn. Red is going to. Who are we going to go
Or
after?
saving throw or skill check.
3 choices.
Red fish, blue fish.
Oh, that's good for you, I guess. It is going to advance, and it's going to attack Arter.
How is it moving? Is it like drifting along? Like, what's the locomotion going on?
Yes, so it looks like it is a creature, a fish or a shark or something like that. It's essentially swimming through the air. Or like it's actually more like swimming along the ground. We're gonna bite at Arter for a 23
Jeez.
That's a hit.
for 12 piercing damage, and you are also now grabbed. That is 3 actions. Lena,
I'm grabbed.
you are.
I don't know what that means.
So you are flat-footed, and you cannot move away.
I'm gonna wail on the green one.
Okay.
And I'm not angry. Well, I am angry, but I'm not raging.
You can use your guidance if you want
Yeah.
to add a +1 to an attack.
I do want to.
Okay.
A 19 will hit for 12 bludgeoning damage. You said the green one.
The green one. The one that has already been attacked.
You hit it.
Do that a second time. Gonna miss.
7, though, will miss.
2. I'm gonna do that third time.
And a 12 will also miss.
Oh, that was some good.
So you go a little off balance first time. You're used to using an axe and not a giant stick.
Also, not used to being clamped onto by a shark.
Also that.
I mean, that's probably also true, yeah.
Arter, it is your turn.
I'm going to escape this thing's angry jaws.
All right. Acrobatics, athletics, or punch it.
Athletics.
A 19. Oh, what's the DC on this?
Typically, the athletics DC of a creature grabbing you.
So let's see. Athletics. That is barely a failure.
No.
Oh man.
Try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Okay. It is multi-attack penalty.
Yes.
Hmm.
But
20
that's
for
a
all
lot
the
better.
other. You pull yourself out of this water shark's jaws.
All right. And then I'm gonna raise my shield.
All right.
Whoa.
Aviana. Friends
Let's
are getting bitten by water sharks.
fireball. Let's knowledge first.
Okay.
You're gonna cast Knowledge Wall?
Big water sharks are eating our friends. You want to learn what they are?
Well, like at a glance, do I recognize what they are and if they're immune to fire or resistant or whatever?
These are brine sharks. Brine sharks are deadly elementals that roam the endless oceans of the plane of water.
Water element.
You don't want to try and burn them. It will not work very well. They're water element.
Made of water.
My
That's
mortal
not good.
enemies.
First thing from the plane of air, and now things from the plane of water.
I guess. Let's see. What do I have? Oh shoot! I did not prepare telekinetic projectile.
Grasping vines.
Did we do 10 minutes since the last one, or no? We just left and walked into the next room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Somebody was on the warpath. I
Yeah,
don't remember who.
I guess let's just do a ranged. Is there something that I can throw near me?
Throw your
I
book.
can't hear you, Patrick.
No, not in this room.
Throw the book at him, Dana.
Well, the problem is I'd have to stop and get stuff out of my inventory.
Go back.
I'm
Do you
gonna
have a weapon? Do you have
here
a-
and stab it.
Okay, so it would
Wait,
be.
no, I've already. Yeah, so I haven't made an attack
So you
yet.
would have to step, draw the dagger, and that would be 3 actions.
Well, if I've used it, it's in my hand still, like the hand of the apprentice. Unless I sheathed it.
Are you typically carrying your dagger in your hand?
If we're engaging in combat.
Okay, sure, go for it.
I mean, if you want me to, I can.
No,
I haven't declared.
if you had your dagger in your hand, I will take your word for it. I guess Hand of the Apprentice, you're probably shooting it out of your hand. So. A 22 will hit. You stab the shark.
The water shark. Is it? And was there a courage thing?
No, Ruckus is last.
Oh, that's
Aw.
right.
Yeah, I
Ruckus
know.
last. Ruckus.
Rough.
Okay, well now, let me give you courage. Let me give you courage. And then I am going to try to help Arter. I'm going to strike this thing with my short sword.
All right. 25 will hit. You
For 2.
splish off a little bit of water. From
Well, I'm going to try again.
the shark.
Oh.
Yeah.
20 will do it.
For
That is.
6.
Yes.
So that's,
Oh, wait,
okay,
plus
that should've
whatever.
been
Killer goblin.
-1. So then, yeah, so that is
12.
12 damage. You do some damage to this
Leave
little
my
guy.
friend alone. Unhand him.
Goblins
I
have
fight
Please
training.
don't
my
eat me now.
friends.
Round 2, Lyra.
Oh, please don't eat me.
Oh, he's currently chomping down on Arter. Or no, Arter freed himself.
Yeah, it's currently not chopping down on anything, which means that its amounts to 3 real estate.
I am going to do twin takedown.
All right.
God, great white sharks would be such dumb-looking animals if they weren't so terrifying.
Yeah, they're kind of
Yeah.
like look a little bloated.
I feel kind of bad because I watched Jaws yesterday.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's be real. It's gonna eat a goblin next turn.
I didn't know it was foreshadowing.
So you. I don't need to do that. So you get an extra +1 damage, correct? So it is
Mhm.
8 and 9.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You
Um,
destroy this elemental
Ah.
with 2 strikes.
Okay, so that was one
One
action.
action.
That's one action. Am I able to like attack this one from like the side, or do I have to move?
Yeah, no, you can hit it from here.
Okay, so this one is a -3.
Yeah.
-3. Ugh.
Should be -6.
Well, natural 1.
Well, no, yeah, it's not my hemp prey, so it still doesn't matter.
Still super miss.
Yeah, I forgot. It's not. I killed my hemp prey.
Be -7.
Yeah, -7 because it should be -8, but with a +1.
So
You have a-
You got one more.
You have another action.
And this one's like what, -12?
No. It stays at -7.
Oh,
It's still
okay.
Max is there.
Nope.
And a 5 will miss. You did well in the first one.
Yeah. Took one down.
It is now not the destroyed one's turn. It is now Blue's turn. Blue. Oh, we already have Alina grabbed.
For me.
Is it?
So
Why does
Lena's-
Lyra have a blue circle? Or is that just me?
Who got blue
I
circle?
think I forgot to remove it after the last,
okay.
or the last session. Okay, it's gonna munch down on Lena, who is flat-footed. With this attack. 27. Is that a crit? Flat-footed.
Because I'm flat-footed, that's a crit.
Oh no.
It is 36 piercing damage,
Oh,
I think
fuck.
that has to drop me. Yeah. I am at 0.
which makes
Jesus.
you dying 2.
Oh god.
It will then turn and attack Lyra for a natural 20.
Oh god damn.
That
30.
shark.
32 piercing damage.
I'm-
Lyra is also down.
I'm at like. Do we do negative?
No, you are now at dying 2.
Oh my
and it is
goodness.
going to,
Doing 2.
I guess, move here. Thugrin.
Fuck. That's not good.
Was your AoE 3rd level heal or whatever?
But that's the problem. I'm gonna heal the sharks if I do that too.
Oh shit.
They're not
Neither of
undead
the-
sharks.
I will say neither of these sharks have been hit, which is not great.
No, the red one's been hit.
They are not damaged.
Yeah, the red one has been hit several
The red one took some damage.
That one was- Oh, did
Red
I
one was
accidentally
crit,
delete
and
that?
it was.
Okay, that's true. Okay, never mind. Let me go back up. Think about what you're going to do. I'm going to find the damage. I hit Control Z, and it undid.
13. 13 damage.
13.
Shit.
Wait, no, it should be 12, 16, 17. No,
Because
16.
it's
Ruckus hit it twice.
I hit it once.
Did you hit it?
Well, yeah, for 4 damage.
Oh yeah.
I get credited for 12 and then hit it for 2, so that's 14. Plus 4 is 18.
18.
18.
There we go. It is actually pretty injured.
No, I don't want to undo any damage, so what I'm gonna do is send fuck. Let me do this. I want to send Oakenclaw over to here and bite this one.
All right.
Don't know if it does this bonus or not.
Just a whole slew of biting.
Ugh, 14.
14 will miss.
Fuck. Okay. Then I'm going to do... better be worth it. I'm going to do my first level heal that I prepared with my remaining 2 actions at Lena.
All right.
So 7 plus 8 is 15 hit points.
Lena is now wounded 1 and awake.
Don't die.
Am I wounded 1 or wounded 2?
Wounded
That
1.
was, even though I was dying 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
it ticks up by 1 every time you leave the dying condition,
regardless of.
regardless of what your dying value was.
Oh, okay.
That is Thugrin's turn. It is now Shark. Shark. Let's take a test bite. Is that what they call it? Practice bite, something like that.
A warning bite.
So a 24 to hit Ruckus.
Oh, that'll hit, I think, for sure.
For 14 piercing damage.
Oh god, we're gonna be eaten by sharks.
I'm gonna
Oh,
reduce that with a
Well.
retributive strike.
Okay.
By 5.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I haven't drawn my sword yet. I've been opening doors.
That's true because you've got a shield. A 14 will not hit as you try and punch the shark. It is going to make its second attack at Ardor for a 22
That is just enough to hit.
for 11 piercing damage, and then third action it will grab Ardor again. Lena, you are on the ground.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna attack the red shark once.
Come on. Big money. No whammies. Yeah! 27.
27
Big
hit,
shark.
14 damage. You bash this shark.
Which one did you attack?
Red
Red.
shark.
Red. Okay.
Which looks... I mean, it's not quite dead, but...
Finish him.
It's not really a great idea, but okay. Sure. He said it. I'll do it. I'll attack the shark again.
Come on. I believe
Yeah,
in
the
you.
shark's like sort of challenging you, right? Sort of.
Ugh.
A 14, though,
Shark is challenging me because he keeps trying to eat me.
That's
is
right.
not going to hit. You swing your club, and you cannot quite connect.
I mean, it would be anathema to back up, right?
Away. I was gonna drink a potion.
You're injured and grabbed.
Yep, I sure am. I'm gonna punch the shark. Because if I try to draw my sword, then there's a chance that it will fail.
I mean, they
Okay.
say punch it
Very
on the
great.
nose, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch it in the nose.
Is that what they say?
That's what they
What they
say.
say.
You could try to punch it in the eye or something like that.
Yeah, the nose or the eye.
And 18 misses.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what is it? Or is that with the +1?
That's what the plus
It
one.
is with the +1.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, no.
And that's no better.
A 17 will also not hit it.
Wait. What do I?
My last action I'm gonna use to lay on hands on myself.
All right.
Wait.
Is lay on hands, a manipulate.
It totally is. But I gotta do it.
Okay, roll a flat check. DC 5. 13.
Yay!
Hey.
You successfully lay on hands. Aviana,
Oh, I think I was like, don't I have something that can like manipulate a roll? No, I think that was the Witch Warper that like got a thing at the very last moment that could like manipulate a roll. Okay, I guess I will attempt to stab the red shark again, trying to get it
Alright.
off, wrestle it off of Ardor. So we will do a dagger.
24 hits. You stab the water shark.
5 damage. And it's not dead yet, right?
It is not dead. A 20 will hit. Is that 6 piercing damage? Yes, it is 6 piercing damage. Okay. So that's going to be.
No, it's 5, and then
It added
3.
the +1.
It did add the +1.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. It did.
Ruckus.
Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, -3. This thing looks really bad.
Ugh.
So
Aw.
it's a well, it's a 14 because it's not doing daggers are agile. But a 14 is not going to do it,
Oh,
unfortunately.
is there a...
Yeah, if you put the trade in, roll 20 will recognize it.
Oh, I see.
Ruckus.
Okay. I am going to inspire courage because I'm gonna need it, and then I'm gonna with my short sword. Strike 1
Oh,
26 hits.
for 5 damage.
Matt?
It's not quite enough.
Mother-
This thing
I'm coming at it
is
again with an
It is
18.
dripping, and 18 will miss.
dripping
Oh.
water.
Yep.
Okay, that was my turn.
All right, Lyra, need a flat check from you. Don't roll a 1.
Oh, I should have healed you.
So just
You
roll
see-
a 20.
Yep, roll 1d20. DC
A 1
is
or a 2 and you're dead.
15. So you are now down to dying 1.
Oh, good.
That is your turn. It is this brine shark's turn. It has 2 targets. It's going to go after the scary one, which is going to be Lena. Jaws. It's 23
God, I just brought it back up.
for
I mean, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean that's what happened to me last battle, right?
for 12 piercing damage. It will then grab her and then third attack. Third action. is
Oh,
an act
You're
grenade.
dead. You're just fucking dead.
So you are now at
Dead?
no, she's not dead. So she's now at dying 3. Thugrin.
Fuck. Well. Okay.
This one looks like if you glanced at it funny, it would probably.
Yeah, but I've got like some people, you know, fucking
Dying.
dying here. Yeah. Can.
And her roll is next.
No, it's next.
Oh yes, but then it's roll. Her roll.
Can Oakenclaw stand on the same space that Lena currently is in?
Sure.
Okay. Then I will say, Oakenclaw, get him! And have him just stand over, protective over, or like nudged in there. They're both small. They can fit probably. And have Oakenclaw try for his jaws against this one. +1. Let's do it. Yeah!
That's what funny will do it. Oakenclaw fights this shark.
Laps up all the water.
As it disappears, releases Ardor.
Yay!
And then Thugrin, with 2 actions, is going to cast Stabilize on Lena.
All right. Lena, you are no longer dying. You are now wounded 2. It is not the shark's turn because it is destroyed. Lena is unconscious. Ardor.
I am moving down to here. I'm going to do something I don't do very often. And I'm going to use battle
I took that
medicine
feat too.
on Lyra.
Well,
Alright.
I was looking at that. It does say in here like you're holding or wearing healer's tools. So, or wearing. So I guess if you have them on you, right?
They're in my bandolier.
There is a more than 500 post thread on
Yes.
the pilot forums about how many hands battle medicine takes.
Wow.
I will
Yeah.
say 1.
Okay, thank you.
Very kind. But
13 is unfortunately
Did not do
not
it.
going to do.
okay.
No.
Well,
Calm down.
And I'm gonna draw my.
Everybody has hero points. It's okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh
It's-
yeah, that's right. We're all good.
I draw my sword.
We are heroes after all, right?
Yes.
Some of us a little bit more anti than others.
I can't hear you, Patrick.
Aviana, who has nothing but fire, apparently.
That's right. All fire. That blue shark has not been hit at all, has it?
Not a single time.
I'm gonna move up, do a dagger. 19 for
19
5
hits.
damage.
You slash the bronze shark.
And then I'm gonna back up.
All right. Ruckus.
Okay. Well, I am going to inspire courage. Where's my inspire courage ability? I'll inspire courage, and then I'm going to try to heal Lyra, who I see could use some healing.
All right.
So I'm going to use my soothe signature spell to heal
Oh.
Lyra.
Wow.
So Lyra, you are now wounded 1 and have 20. Is it just 26?
26, yeah.
26 healing points, and there's some
2d10.
bonus against mental
Mental.
effects.
I guess mental effects.
Jesus.
Oh wait,
What?
is it? It's she rolled a 10 and an 8. It's plus. No, it's plus 8. Yeah, you're right. 26.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Not quite the plus 16 like heal, but still a bunch of healing.
Yeah.
All right, that is 3 actions. Lyra, you are on the ground.
So
You're on the ground and your weapons are at your feet.
I mean, so pretty much, because you have to pick up 1 weapon, then 2 weapons. Like, is picking up each weapon an action, right?
It is.
So standing up and picking up your 2 swords is
Yeah.
3 actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do you
far.
have do you have because I know you have quick draw. Do you have daggers? Because you could hunt, prey, move, twin takedown,
I'm pretty
or
sure I just have a javelin.
javelin. Okay.
Let's see. 'Cause I don't think. Yeah, I just have the quick draw, and I can't attack where I am, so. The shark isn't doing that well, right?
It's okay.
Shark is barely injured.
Ah, crap.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll just, stand up, pick up my weapons.
All right.
Yeah.
It's the shark's turn. The shark is going to bite the bear.
How dare you?
28. I am rolling fire today.
That's a
Well,
crit.
water.
That's a crit.
And it automatically takes down Oakenclaw.
So 24 will down Oakenclaw.
Oakenclaw!
Oakenclaw's now dying too. Let's make the second attack at Ruckus. That's a 20.
20 will hit, I
Uh,
think. Yeah, that'll hit. I will take the damage.
And then third action, it will grab. Claws sink into you and surround your tiny little goblin body.
Ah, save me.
Oh no.
Your bear is
Not
gravely injured
good.
and is on top of Lena.
I haven't gotten my heal animal back. Ooh.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Go in with a focus link because we spent a half an hour examining scrolls.
But
It's-
not since I mean,
You can always stabilize them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a focus spell, you have had plenty of time to refocus.
Using it in this room. I remember using it out here.
Did you use it today?
Yeah, I used Heal Animal earlier before we went in and fucked around with the stone chair and all that kind of junk. And then we kind of ran from there into these couple battles, so I don't think I haven't refocused yet.
There was a half-hour break.
Yeah, there was 30 more minutes. You had...
While you were casting it, Ruckus was examining scrolls. It took him a half an hour.
Yeah.
So it was 10 minutes to cut. So it was 10 minutes to cast and then 10 minutes to get it back, and you would still
I'll take it, but I think I'll still just stabilize Oakenclaw, because if he gets up again, he's just gonna go right back down the shark. So I don't want my poor boy to get targeted again. So I'm gonna stabilize Oakenclaw.
Okay.
And then I am going to look to Ardor, like, you're gonna save us, right? And cast guidance on Ardor.
Alright. Lena is unconscious. Ardor.
I am moving, and I'm going to stab. Oof.
Ardor.
I'm gonna stab again.
Ardor, come on.
I'm working on
Use
it.
that guidance. Use that guidance. Yeah, there we go.
I can't. It doesn't stack with Inspire Courage.
It does.
Oh, are they both status bonuses?
They're both status bonuses.
Oh, fuck.
Well, you slash. Did that include the +1 it did? You slash the brine shark. Aviana.
Let me do a 3-action magic missile
All right.
at the shark.
Roll some damage.
Pew,
I
pew,
will
pew.
do. Is there bonus to this damage from Inspire Courage?
The damage rolls, yeah.
1.
I think we get +1 to each one.
So, like, the first one could be 5?
Yeah, so it would be
Oh, plus another one?
3d4 plus 6.
So should I just do 3d4 plus 6?
That'd be easiest.
So just do 2d4 plus.
Well, should I keep that one or should I just do 3d4 plus 6?
Roll 2 more, however you want to do it. Just roll 2 more.
Let's just do
You
3d4.
don't want to throw away a 4, do you?
No. But I also didn't count the 1.
Roll 2 more, I can add 1. I
So
do it half of the time because roll 20 doesn't.
2d4 plus what?
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Oh, if you shoot more than one missile at the same target, combine the damage before applying bonuses or penalties to damage.
Oh.
So it would be 3d4 plus 3 plus 1.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage. You shoot shards of force at the shark. Shark is further injured.
Gotta get this guy.
And that was 3 actions, Ruckus.
That's correct.
Okay.
Die, you
I'm gonna do what I did last, so I will continue Inspiring Courage because I need it more than anyone else. And then I'm gonna start poking that shark.
Inspire Courage is just verbal. Yep, 25 will hit.
2 points of
You-
damage.
You scratch it. 7, though, will unfortunately miss.
We have got to get you doing
Lyra,
push-ups.
please kill it.
Lyra.
Please, Lyra.
Save me.
You're our only hope.
Okay.
So I will say Ruckus would do more damage with daze.
Yeah, but you get multiple short swords in a round.
So I
That's
guess
true. That is 2 actions. So.
Guess I'll move
Yeah,
here.
I was taking a risk.
Have I used Burning Hands today? Did I use it in that battle with the Orcs?
You did
Yeah.
not.
I think.
Okay.
I'm like, do I hunt prey and hit better, or do I just or do I make more attacks? I'm like,
It's 2 attacks either way.
yeah. I would just.
Well, the penalty's not as bad if you do hunt prey.
Yeah, I'll hunt prey, and then I'll.
Snicker snack.
Yeah. Why won't you? Okay, there we go.
Because you can only twin takedown if it's your prey.
Yeah.
21 hits.
And then the
So
other
what
one.
8
was-
slashing damage.
Yeah, 8 slashing.
And then this one's
7 slashing.
7.
Okay,
27 to hit.
it hits, and it destroys it.
Yes! Hooray! Ah.
It
That's our most lethal
flashes
encounter
onto
yet.
the floor. It was its turn next. The room is now quiet once again.
And I
think that was
immediately run
4.
over, tears streaming down my face. Okay, claw! Go do my heal animal on him again.
Like push Lena away from the clump.
Throw Lena off the chair.
Lena is underneath the bear. so
It is under the bear, yeah.
Yeah.
it's like the opposite of a bearskin rug.
So
It is nice and warm though. But
26
I am also
back to
unconscious, so I can't really complain.
A little
26.
smushed.
We should retreat
That
and
was
heal up.
Yeah, that was
Hey.
nasty.
Someone grab Lena.
Pick up Lynn and sling her over my shoulder. Get her hammer, Ruckus.
Come here, Lena. Drag. I'll take her hammer. I'll drag it slowly. Axe.
Just drag it behind you.
Club now.
Bring her over, I'll start treating her wounds.
It is a bulk force, so you might really have to drag it slowly. By the way.
What's up, are you man?
Yeah, I will have to drag it slowly.
Are you man?
I'm gonna, as soon as Lena's body comes over here, I'm gonna start treating wounds on it.
All right.
I don't think you can. Because it hasn't been an hour since we last did the treat wounds stuff.
It is immune to treat wounds for an hour.
True. Yep.
Shit. Doesn't matter who does it.
I'm out of first level spells. I can't heal anymore.
I could do our scroll and give everybody a little bit.
Potions.
There's also potions.
There's also the potion that we haven't identified.
Yeah.
I don't think I want you to test it on me though, but you could identify it first.
Well, you're
But
unconscious.
I can't object. I'm just reminding you of things that you know.
What do we think? Do we do it?
I have one healing potion from like a while ago that I could take, but it depends.
So-
on
What choice do we have? What are our options?
An hour.
Yeah, I'm sure the alchemist
Do,
lady's
do,
probably
do,
informed
do the
of our
10-minute
presence.
lay on hands thing.
Mm,
That would at least get me conscious.
I'll do that.
How much is the like a regular healing potion? Just like the basic.
Like 4
1d8.
gold?
It's
Or
1d8.
how much heal? Okay.
I mean, it depends on which one you have.
elixir of life.
If elixirs of life are not the same as potions of
I
healing,
think it was just like a. I think it was just a healing potion.
because you have gotten both of those things.
Yeah, I just put healing potion, so I know it was an elixir of life. I did not take one of those.
Because you should have gotten, I think, a couple of lesser elixirs of life that are 3d6 plus 6, unless you used them already, which I don't think anybody did.
I have a couple of those on my inventory.
So Ardor is going to wait 10 minutes and then to refocus and then lay on hands.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is that 12?
That is 12.
Lena, you are now awake. You have 12 hit points.
It's that short. Ah.
Oh, slow down now. Take it easy. We got you out of there.
I think I might be afraid of the water.
Mm.
I am big enough to admit my fears.
Ha!
Yeah, best not mess with strange fountains and hostile environments.
I have learned my lesson.
Alright, I'm gonna suggest something. This may sound crazy, but I haven't been hurt. I have a couple of spells that are fairly offensive. So when we go into the next fight, let me lead the charge. Because the rest of you are injured.
No, we just have to stay here for a bit. I'll be able to do some healing. And I'm sure that you'll be able to do some too.
I think this is a feat that I have.
It
so
should
during
be-
that 10 minutes. Can I empty one of my cantrips with spell substitution and take telekinetic projectile?
I
Spend 10 minutes to empty one of your prepared spell slots and prepare a different spell from your spell book. in its place.
no, that is your. That is
That
a
thing?
class feature. Yeah, yeah. Cantrips are prepared spell slots for you, so yeah, you can.
So I can. Okay, I think I will swap out my cantrip for something else.
I already did the air and the water, so the next thing we're gonna fight is probably not gonna be one of those two things.
Well, I mean, fire is probably.
True.
My
Probably gonna be
magic
fire.
will probably not be effective against a fire elemental.
Earth also resists fire if so, that Pokemon rules. So yeah, maybe you should switch out that spell.
I'll keep produce. I mean, I can't not have produce flame, but I'm gonna get rid of Read Aura for telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
You can also, if you like, pick up some rocks.
That's
Pocket
true.
full of
Can I
rocks.
have them like balanced on my shoulder so I don't have to get them out?
You can have them like in a pouch or something. That's fine.
Use an action taking them out.
An action to take out a stone.
Yeah,
and then
really-
two
really
actions
get
to
an
cast
action
the
going on.
spell.
It's part of the 2 actions to cast the spell.
Maybe I just had them in my hand.
The
at the
magic
start.
picks it up and throws them.
Yeah, maybe at the start of the encounter I just drop them right as a free action.
It says unattended, but I'm not worried about it. Just pick up some rocks. There are NPCs with that spell who have like a pocket full of sling
Rocks.
bullets that use it exactly that way. So not in this, but yeah, it's fine. All right, how much time are you going to take?
If we take
Let's see. If we
20
take,
more minutes,
Yeah,
you
if we-
guys can keep
then
treat
yeah.
ones again.
yeah. So at least that long. So maybe a full hour.
So that's, I mean, a full hour is 72 hit points of lay on hands.
Yeah. Plus, I mean that is a bunch. Well, we'll just start with the 20 minutes for 2 lay on hands. I'll give both to Lena.
Same each time.
Thugrin, you should probably take a look at that potion, see if you can figure out what it is.
Alright, I'll give it a
Time.
shot.
To lay on hands.
12 for lay on hands.
Yeah, twice, so I get 36.
24.
Plus the 12 I already had.
Yeah, plus, yeah.
So you have 30. Yeah.
I only do it with 12 because I was at 12 hit points. So
I don't know if I can do a crafting check to try to identify the potion or not. I don't have
It's a magical potion. I
magical
rolled you a
potion.
nature check, and you are able to identify it as an invisibility potion.
Ooh.
It does what it says.
Right, what it says on the tin.
we find it.
It's not
That's
It's,
great.
it's not
Give
invisible
it to,
potion.
give it to Oakenclaw.
Disappearing bear.
It's just a bear.
I
We,
think
we should
give
save it for next time that we're doing some sort of stealth.
I think
yeah,
we should
harder
give it
music.
to Lyra. You would be terrifying if you could sneak up right next to somebody and then eviscerate him without them noticing.
So wait, we could have drank the invincibility potion and opened the gate without.
Well, we got it here, so.
Oh, we got it here. Okay.
Yeah, it was in the invisibility potion was actually in the sleeping area.
Okay.
Down in the sleeping area.
All right.
Lena found it hidden under a bed, I think.
Do
So that is 20 minutes.
Yeah,
treat
30
the
minutes
wounds?
total.
and then we should spend some time treating wounds. Yes.
Alright, who wants my healing magic? My magic hands?
Oh, I'll take healing. I never got healed ever.
I will try to treat wounds, and I will try the DC 20 version on this Gobbo friend, because I'm so good.
I'm gonna
at
take my
healing.
healing potion just because.
Heal me.
So we don't have to spend a ton of time.
28! So that's...
It's not plus anything. It's just a D8, right?
Yeah, 28.
This is gonna be a
My
lot
own
of
one.
hit points.
So how much do I heal from?
I'm figuring out, because I heal a lot now. 2d8. So it'll be 2d8 plus 15 because I have the medic dedication, so I'll roll for you. 2d8 plus 15. 25 points of healing.
Oh my
Gabo.
God. You really understand goblin.
Anatomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. You have really big heads. That's the main thing. All your good bits are in the big heads. Just make those okay and you're fine. There you go.
Wow.
Arter, who were you attempting to treat?
Myself.
Yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. It didn't
Treat
work.
yourself.
Okay. Can we spend maybe 10 more minutes for me to
You
pray?
You should have bought a Batman costume.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Okay, so you're going to take a further 10 minutes for Arter to refocus. Does Thugrin want to do another treat wounds on somebody during that time?
Who hasn't been
I believe
treated?
12.
I'm only down 11 now, so.
Yeah,
should be
Lyra,
okay.
Aviana are both injured.
Okay, I'll try on
Oakenclaw.
Lyra. Just a regular on Lyra. A
Well-
DC 15.
Yeah.
Fuck!
And a 14.
This is impossible.
No, that's impossible.
That's fine. We'll soldier through.
So are we fine giving the potion of visibility to Lyra?
I see no problem with that.
Right, it won't do any good for me
I don't
because
need it. I can make myself invisible.
Ooh.
I jingle and I jangle.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it still helped because they wouldn't be able to tell exactly where the jingling is coming from.
That's true.
Unless we're fighting bats.
They would still hear the jingling.
Shall we press on?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep me in front because I have some skills to pay the bills now.
Alright. I'm going to draw my sword and I'm going to let Thugrin open this door.
Alright, let me at him. Let me at him. Oakenclaw by my side. I kick down the door.
Okay, do you attempt to open the door? Do you attempt to kick down the door? Those are different things.
Thugrin.
Yeah, I want to see you kick down this door. Come on, let's do it.
Thugrin kicks the door. Not very hard, but he just like kicks to see if it just opens.
Make an athletics check.
22.
You bang on the door, which does not open.
I try to open the normal way.
The door is locked.
Oh, hey, where's that other key?
The silver key.
Pass
One of us has it.
forward. Somebody took the silver key.
A silver key. I will give you the silver key.
Pass it and try it in this lock.
You insert the silver key into the lock, turn the key,
Alright.
click, and open the door.
Find the gold key, guys. Because we get the copper and the silver. So we also need the electrum, the gold, and the platinum key.
This chamber,
Is there
Is it-
electrum in this game, or is that just other
No.
games?
unfortunately not. The door swings open to reveal a well-appointed lounge. Off to one side, a set of padded chairs sits in front of a fireplace lit with faintly glowing embers.
Don't touch
Two
the fireplace.
bookcases flank the fireplace along the curved wall. They are filled with tomes, scrolls, and an assortment of odd and esoteric objects. Nearby, a staircase goes up to a second level, and a door stands partly ajar.
Oh. I go over to the door and slowly push it open.
You open the door, and you can see that there is. Select. Apparently, a kitchen. Dirty pots and pans are piled high on the table in the center of this room, obscuring the view of the fireplace that sits beyond. Something in this kitchen is making a terrible racket. It sounds like a wooden spoon clattering against an iron pot. But you don't see anything immediately as you walk in.
I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay. As you begin to cast your spell and then detect magic, you see a little creature. It is small, it is roundish, and it appears to be like attempting to stir something in a pot over this fireplace. It looks like 1 minute. It looks like this.
Oh dear.
It's
Um,
adorable.
Oh
and-
no.
As you turn to cast your spell, or begin to cast your spell, it turns, looks at you, kind of flutters up above the table so that it can see you, and then it shrieks. And we'll pick up there next week.
Oh
Wow.
no, what have we done to disturb Pargy? No.
Jesus.
What
that a-
is that?
God.
I think it might be a homunculus.
Oh.
It's a
Somebody can make a recall knowledge check next time to find
Guess he'll
out.
be doing that.
Wow.
fuck. It's like a cross between a porg and a Koopo. Fucking
It's true. It is like a little bit like a Koopo. Maybe like a hippo or something too.
Or a manatee rat.
Manatee.
wings.
That's what it. Yeah.
Jesus.
Blobfish. That's what it looks like, a blobfish.
Oh,
yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
You put a Moogle and a Blobfish and fucking the Pillsbury Doughboy in a blender. This is what you get.
And then tell it to cook dinner.
I mean, Pillsbury Doughboy already has those skills.
yeah. This
Sure,
is
yep.
the Pillsbury Doughboy gone horribly wrong.
Well, there you
Uh,
go, Aviana. New familiar for you.
Yeah, co-opt this.
Don't tell Thugrin.
Ugh.
This one's not really an animal, then, though, right?
Yeah, it'd be cool if you blew this one up. Totally.
Yeah,
Cool.
don't tell it what happened to your last one.
Ugh.
Just join with me.
Just don't ask, okay?
Job's a little dangerous.
It's a totally new position.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll kill this fat sack of shit next time on the fall
Or talk
of
to it.
Really Play Games. The fall of Plaguestone. No, we're gonna kill it.